Guys, what's up? Mark Cox here again with another video. As you guys can tell, I sound sick. If you guys have watched any of my other videos or just in general, my head's killing me. I have zero energy, honestly, but I haven't made a video in a few days because it's been worse, and I feel like it's getting a little bit worse. But I'm just fighting through it anyway. So I wanted to kind of make this video for you guys. I wanted to at least get one video out this week. Hopefully, we'll get another one tomorrow. But man, um, shorting is where I've been making all of my money lately. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'll be straight up. I haven't even been making a lot of trades. As you guys know, I'm still in college, and again, the only reason I'm in college is because it's free for me. So I might as well stick with it and finish it out. I only have one semester left. So with that being said, we're gonna get into this. If you guys want to know my backstory, there's videos. You can go back into my video list. I get free lessons and stuff like that. But APRN today would have been a good short, and so would have been MYSZ or my size. It just depends on who you talk to. I just do it by each letter a lot, unless it's like TOPS, which is TOPS. It really just depends on the acronym. But these things have been running up, and it's really not even great news. And what I did here today is we were trying to short into this 140 perk. So if you would have got in 135, you'd have been okay. I mean, okay, so this. Sorry about that. My mom texts me all the time, but we wanted to see it perk in close to 140. I have another line here in the past that was 141. But a lot of the times, a lot of these penny stocks fail and fail really, really fast. So I didn't want to do that. Oh my lord, my computer's just now getting all these emails. I get a lot of junk mail. So we're gonna keep it very simple right now. As you can see, it's at $1.20 right now. I'm not in this position at all right now, but these seem penny stocks seem to run up. And as you guys know, or if you guys didn't know, 90% of traders fail. So a lot of the times, what I used to do when I started out, and I've never mentioned this before because I always kind of figured it was common sense, but I've never seen people use this strategy other than me. So 90% of traders fail. So why would you listen to most people that are in chat rooms? What I do is I would literally go against them. Now, if you find somebody like me that does this for a living, makes a decent amount of money doing it, I don't recommend playing against me. And, the odds are normally not with you. I play high setups or high percentage setups. Um, I may scalp every now and then if I don't see it's got enough volume. Like this stock didn't have enough volume to really bring in that huge winner today. It just didn't happen. APRN would have been a nice one though. But getting shorts are a little bit harder. Again, you have to have a $2,000 margin account. I recommend having at least $2,100 because you never know how that first trade's going to go. And you guys remember, cutting your losses quickly is like the biggest thing here. So this one right here was just up, and then as you guys can see, I'm on trend line right now. It started creating this pre-market. So if you would have marked this down here and extend it to the right, my computer's being a little slow right now, I don't know why. You would have been perfectly set up to short at the top of this candle, or at least have an order around 125, right? I mean, I feel like that's an acceptable entry right there. Because you get a perk, you get that 125 level, and if it doesn't get it there, you have this fall and then a perk back up to it realistically that hits 126. So hopefully you got filled in that 125 area, and now you're coming back down. And yes, it does pop back up to 225 again to test that. But as you see, it never gets back up here. It never hits this trend line again, and it starts falling. And a lot of people saw this one coming. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see this bounce going to come happen, but then again, I haven't been watching this news. CEO predicted Q1 results, so they must have had decent earnings. I haven't looked at the financial statements or anything like that. But as you guys can see this trend line, And if you guys go by this trend line, which I used to do when I first started trading, I would see this. I would see this right here. And that's what I would think it's going to go. Sad part is, it's usually not. It's usually the opposite one. It's usually when it starts creating lower highs, meaning it has this high and then it curls down, but when it goes to curl back up, it never gets back up to either this high or that real big high at the pre-market. And then they just slowly fade. So when you're going to short, which is mean betting against it, you want it to go down, of course, we're going to hope for a pop and let it fade down. And now NYSC was been the perfect one for that today as well. But sometimes you won't get this pop. A lot of the times, if a stock's going to just completely fail, and just because it's instead of doing this, it came up here, and then it went down, and then it's just kind of consolidating through here, which means it's already down to here at 211 instead of opening up at 225. Is they will literally at the open they'll just crap down, and then they'll have a couple green candles perk back up. And again, I'm on a 1 minute. I'm on a 5-day 1 minute chart, 5-day or 10-minute 1 minute chart. And what they do is a lot of these times they will fade down first thing if the chart looks like that, and then it'll pop back up. You can get in short there a lot of the times, but sometimes there's not shares of short. That happens when the market's not good, and then it starts fading back down. But you guys got to remember when you're shorting, just like when going long, I mean, you're going to give up some profit more than likely when they do, because they're not going to go just straight down. So a lot of these times you will have, oh, you're green. Oh, you're going to you're going to test it back at your break even point, and then you're going to fall back down. Then the next time it's going to pop back up, but usually it doesn't get all the way back up to here. Usually it'll get to like here. This time it didn't even get to here. It just got to 221 and fell back down. As you can see, it does this multiple times. And I deal with a lot of people, and I mentor a lot of people that don't get this concept, and it's a very simple concept, I believe. You got to see it enough. So guys, if you are studying, doing all this time, remember screen time is a big thing. Knowing the patterns, yes, is a big thing, but knowing how they work. So yes, it's going to uptick a couple times because obviously somebody's buying, and then it may fall back down, and then so it'll upticks, fall back down further. And that's basically what this pattern is. And again, guys, penny stocks are a lot of crap companies. Some of them are decent. I'm not saying they're all crap, but a lot of them are. This one would have been a perfect one when it comes down to the. This one was honestly going to fake a lot of people out, and I imagine it actually did. But I wanted to short this one just for the concept of it didn't quite get to this 141 in pre-market or break it. And that was just my line. And then as soon as it got up there, it kind of fell pretty much, pretty hard too. And then it has a little curl up, and then it fails again. But a lot of the times you'll see it. So even if you do see this, and then of course it has that green candle to perk it back up, but this doesn't become an uptrend. It becomes a double top realistically, because instead of it uptrending here, or we're creating one here and it creates a new high there, we're actually looking at a double top right here. I mean, it topped it here and it topped it here. Some people would consider it a triple top, but it is what it is. I see it more as a double top because pre-market there wasn't very many shares here. You don't see very much volume. But again, just a nice fader. And then again, it gets down here to this low. And people are thinking, well, now it's possibly going to turn back up. So if you took profits there, not a big deal. I mean, you took 10, 15 cents probably. And then it pops back up and then it fades back down. But again, it's at $1.19 right now. I don't know if that's the low or not. Yeah, $1.19 is the lowest it's been today. And it could crack it before we close. Not saying that it won't. But again, guys, pick the strategy that works for you. I would not follow anybody's trades. I know when I started trading and I followed a couple people's trades, I did worse. Every now and then I'd get lucky and I'd make money. But again, it got worse before it ever got better. And then I just realized it just clicked to me. It's like I'm seeing these things, but I'm going off other people's trades. So sometimes those people may miss stocks and may miss runners or faders that aren't even on their radar and people aren't even talking about. A lot of people usually end up talking about them as it happens. So you may be the person to call it out. Be like, hey, NYSZ is looking like a short today. And people will disagree with you, guaranteed, because they see this. They see it up and they're like, well, no, it needs to, but listen to your own. Study. If you guys need study materials, message me. We'll work on things like that. I'll show you how to practice trading, all those kind of things. But for the main part, to keep this video not too stinking long, um, trade your own idea is the main thing. Have criteria for it. Make a plan. Learn, plan, and profit. I believe that's a YouTube channel already. But I love that saying. Learn, plan out the trade, and then profit. And again, not every trade is going to be a profitable trade. I mean, I don't win 100% of my trades. Absolutely not. But I do win a lot of them because I have that plan and I have the knowledge now. But so first thing, guys, is learning how to do this. So I hope this helped a lot of you guys. And remember, 90% of traders fail. So don't be listening to everybody and their brother about their stock picks. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you can, and hit that subscribe if you want more information. Comment below video ideas. I'm always welcome. I'm always love new ideas. It seems like I have to go over the same things over and over again, which is fine. But I want to hear what you guys have to say and maybe what I can do better, and I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys want me to create a vlog on my life, I had a guy ask me about that. I'm definitely interested into it. I might be doing that soon. Just need to get a little bit more things going. Need to get a little bit more time on my hands. But again, thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.